Hi, welcome to my exhibition. I'm Sue Osborn and I have a combination of things here. I've got some 3D and 2D work. Most of my work sort of leans towards environmental, so every painting or sculpture that's here is somehow involved in the environment, where I've been, how I felt at the time. The works you see here were done when I went across to Exmouth to swim with whale sharks, and then the bonus for me was I drove down to Coral Bay and swam with the manta rays there. I was really lucky. I had 2 long swims on separate occasions with the whale sharks, and it was a wonderful experience. And the colours that I have in the work are almost more indicative of how I felt actually when I jumped into the water. I was blown away with the unbelievable blues and greens, and as the water went down to almost a purpley blue. But the other thing I realised when I was there was they're endangered like everything else. So you've just got subtle areas. There's the gas set up with the gas boat coming in on that one, and they're building them, and the companies that are building them are actually banned around the world, and yet Australia is allowing them to drill there. I don't understand it, and that just a couple of years ago the contract was renewed. So I find those things awful. Similarly with the manta rays, they were just silent. The whale sharks were silent and huge, 8.5, 9 metres. The mantas are huge, and it's silent when you're under the water. It is magnificent to see these guys. I also then went to Borneo and Singapore, and that's where I went to Singapore Zoo. And the animals, you can get close photos, but I watched the chimps for hours, and they just were so despondent. Some of the other work I've been doing is 3D, and it's more recent, and I tend to use automotive paints with my airbrushing. And I didn't say before that all the work in here has airbrushing somewhere on it, whether it's using automotive paints or water-based paints with a clear water-based finish. The canvases are all airbrushed, the sculptures all have airbrushing somewhere. So with the koi fish, they've always fascinated me, and I've done a number of koi fish works. Some of the other mediums that I've used to go to 3D in a sense, the tiger and the seal and penguins and the pandas that I went to Chengdu in China and saw, they're on a Corlite waterproof material, so they can go outside. And similarly, the pelicans are done on an alley panel. And I cut all of these out with the jigsaw first, and then clean them up with a file and sandpaper, and then use automotive paints as a finish. So all of them can go outside. So I hope you enjoy the exhibition. I hope you find something that appeals to you. I certainly only paint what I really love doing. That's about it.